Hello. The Crash Out Tour Special. No. No, they're just inflamed because they're sore from the gym. Ugh. Just inflammation. Emmett destroys me in about 3 hours. I'm postponing my coffee. I'll probably go make a coffee here. Or maybe I'll make like a half calf right now, and then before the race, I'll make a coffee. How's it going? How's it going? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Testing a controller I took apart last night. Feels pretty good. Or not last night, this morning. Okay. Fantoon, yay! Time to drop 1 rounds again. Time to practice 1 rounds and then drop them in. Put on the Bart Sprite? I might need to. Yeah. I was just too close to the wall. I'm not racing before. Hasn't he put out 2 shorts? Shorts just get a shit ton of views. Like, you can put out a short that gets like 1 million views. And the equivalent of that is like 8K views on an actual video. Yeah, it did, yeah. I watched his calf bubble up. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dude! That was loud. No, I mean, whenever I'm watching anyone, I want a 3-game set. So, do we as players want it? Yes and no. It's kind of a lot to play 3 games, like back to back to back in a competitive setting. Or like if you lose, you're just out of the tournament, pretty much. Oh, you're in the silver bracket, but you're out of the gold, you know? A lot of good people in the silver bracket. I mean, there has to be a lot of good people in the silver bracket. Because of how large the tournament is, but... delay that. No. Silver bracket, it's all its own thing. It's completely separated. Yep. It's actually still kind of easy to go to silver, so I need to win my next 2 matches, or else I'm in the silver bracket. So I need to beat Emmett and then beat Spiffy. Which, I feel confident about beating Spiffy, but at the same time, he's like very, just random. You know, he's a very, technical player, but also pretty good. He'll just like do some crazy shit sometimes. I think I understand the bracket structure. I thought it was double OM. It is. So let me pull it up. Oops. Okay, so there is the... open up a couple things. Let me remove the ads from the sides. So this is the gold bracket, right? And the way it works is there is gold, but there's also copper, bronze, and silver bracket. That's because we had a full 64 players. So if people lose in like the first round, they were going to the copper bracket. So that's an entirely separate thing that has nothing to do with the actual main gold bracket tournament. You know. The people that so once the copper got filled up, then the people that lose next go to bronze, the bronze bracket. Once that fills up, that's its own separate little tournament, but it's still within like the map round of tournament. It's just its own thing with its own bracket. And then after that, the silver bracket. The silver bracket is partially filled up. However, if you lose this match, so Tillamorph is in the silver, whoever loses this is in silver, silver, silver. And then whoever loses this match, silver, 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 which is this right here. So it's its own separate thing. So some people have already played their matches. Now they're just waiting for the other 8. And this is the silver. So there's still a lot of good players. Techno, Cruel Beans, Path, Mo, who can, I feel like, can just win the whole tournament, but he got pushed into the silver bracket. Raylex, Lunix, and then maybe me, Emmett, Lynx, Spiffy. So, like, still the really, really good players. Nevdi could go to the silver. I mean, honestly, Tickles could beat Nevdi. Nevdi could be in the silver. Well, it's double a limb in the sense that there is a loser's bracket. So this is the loser's bracket. This is the winner's bracket of gold. And then the silver is not double a limb. It's once you're in this bracket. Yeah. So, like, this is its own. You could be the grand champion of the silver bracket. So you didn't win the gold bracket, but you won the silver bracket. Like Nito last year. Yeah, but it's like, consider it like this. It's like its own separate side tournament. So people can play just as many matches as everyone in gold, essentially, if you go all the way to the end. It's like you join a tournament IRL, you lose, and then you're like, okay, so then that room over there is like the silver bracket if you want to participate in that. Like, you got knocked out of the tournament. However, there was enough players to where we had, secondary tournaments. But it's not this tournament. You know what I mean? It's not like if you win the silver bracket, you're not the grand champion. You're just the winner of the silver bracket, Yeah. So, yes and no. All right. Oops. I mean, it's a pretty common format, I think. Thank you. Wait, what? Not Five Eyes? Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. That sounds reasonable. Respawned. They're not my bots. They're just, you know, here. I'm just their guardians, but I am their guardian, but I am not their legal guardian, yeah. You're glad today? That's good. Thank you for the good luck. Have fun with that. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Sind? Have you beaten Emmett yet? No, I've never beaten him in a single race. I'm toast. I am, yeah. Oh, he knows. And I know Emmett can play really well sometimes too, so. Whatever happens, happens. I have the advantage, huh?
And he goes for it!
Can I beat him in one game? Well, I mean, I think it's gonna at least take 2. Given the nature of the tournament format. Because he just wasn't playing enough. And Emmett is his own worst enemy. So he started playing more. And derusted. He's just rusty, that's it. There's nothing else to it, so. Well, yeah, but he shouldn't have lost to Gameaholic anyways. That's the whole point. He was rusty. And the thing is, 42 seed can also improve as well, you know. All right. Couple 1,000% runs. Yo, 1,000% runs? Holy hell. All right, I'm going to go make a latte. Then we're going to start a run. And then, then we cook. A little bit tired today. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to be right back. Ranch. 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 Ranch? Ranch. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub. Made some olive oil, dill, pull-apart bread with some... There's cheddar jalapeno dip. I'm good, Drewski. Doing solid. Getting back to the gym, getting back to a routine. How are you doing? You're nice, nice. What watch did you get? I think the first one I got was like a Vivo something. Don't run. Oh yeah, why's that? Of course, yep. Yeah, right. Proverbs 28:1. Yeah, whatever that means. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I have the Epix Pro watch. I got myself it after my first Ultra as a reward. Where did I put my slippers? A Garmin is a good watch. Like, if you want like a tracking watch, fitness tracking watch, get a Garmin for like, well, especially if you're running outside. Okay. But that's sick though, Drewski. Don't do what I did when I first started. I was running with my heart rate way too high, and my I basically didn't build up enough at like a low heart rate, and I don't think I recovered quick enough, and my knees, my left knee was bad. I went in and did physical therapy for like a good 5-6 months, and it fixed it. I basically was like, I'm never gonna be able to run. Like, it hurt that bad. I would run a mile when I was trying to do like 3 to 5 miles a day, and I'd be like, yeah, it's just shot. There's no way. I'm never gonna be able to run. But then physical therapy, I stuck with it. And I think it was like my IT band on the side. And then there's so many like here, the way your muscles connect to your knee and underneath, there's so many things that interconnect. And if one starts to like get inflamed, it's a bad problem. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. 5 eyes there for sure. Anyways, the whole point is take it easy. Running feels good though. It sucks, but it feels good. Yeah. I just started training again, and it sucks. I lost a lot of my cardiovascular fitness, but I know it's still there. You know, I can still feel it. It's underneath a lot of cobwebs and dust. Because before, like 3 years ago, I couldn't run a mile. I would like puke. And then I built up my cardio so much, but then I took like a huge break this last year. To where I was like, oh, it's all gone. But now I can still run like 5 miles. I just hurt. And my lungs hurt when they normally wouldn't, you know, but still there. Thank you, Smellon. What's up? I saw Zost was practicing on his box. That's good though. I know Zost has hand issues, so I hope it is easy for him to get used to. Nah, no, I'm not gonna say that. I wish him the best. I hope he gets used to it, and it just sucks because it's just everything in life. Like, he was talking about instruments and stuff, and I just hope that he doesn't have joint issues or hand issues or anything. So hopefully it takes some of the strain away. Is one of the reasons you wanted to get good at long distance running because you thought you might never be able to? Well, that, and okay, so I started running back when I was like doing the 80% grind because I was like, my mental focus is just shot. Like my clarity is really bad. And I know cardiovascular health helps that, right? So I started running and I kind of moonfall this. It cleared me up. I just felt better. I felt a lot more clear-headed. And shortly after that, I like joined a 5K, and I was like, oh shit, I never thought I'd be able to do a 5K. And then I was like, well, I want to be stupid, and I want to train and continue to like push myself in an idiotic way. So I signed up for an ultra marathon, which is like, you know, something I should not have done for like my first year of running, but I did it. So. But yeah, I like to do stupid things and like push myself to the extreme. So I am gonna join that ultra again this fall. I might do the 50 miler, but I don't know yet. Oh, I need to clip my nails. God, like early game. Bite them. I have not bit my nails in years. 26.2 miles, and then anything beyond that is considered an ultra. So generally it's a 50K, even though this one is more than 50K. So 50K, 50 kilometers. So that's 31. Or is that 32? What's a 5K again? 3.1 or 3.2? 3.1, isn't it? Yeah. So 50K is 31. Even though this is like 32 and a half miles. They're bullshitting me. They're bullshitting everyone. And I remember that because I was like, I remember looking at my watch and everything. And the Garmin route is like, no, it's 32 and a half. And I remember that last mile sucked ass. Like, sure would have been nice to be done a mile ago. I just wanted to prove to myself that I can do it, and yeah. Like I said, I couldn't run a mile without puking, and then not even a year later, I was doing 50K. Took me 6.5 hours, but, you know, I hit a pretty hard wall, like 18 miles in, and that killed it. Or else I would have been on pace for like 5 hours. That's how bad it was at the end. Yeah. But anyways, to answer your question a little bit more, the difference also is, like, this is trail, the one I did. So it's like 32 and a half miles on like mountainous terrain. So like up, down, a lot of elevation changes, rocks, like you're going through mud sometimes. It was pretty muddy. It rained the night before. So I was just covered. But yeah. And then a traditional marathon, 26.4 that's like road. So it's very stable. You set a pace and you try to stick with it. There's obviously elevation on those, but not as severe. Generally, like, so the 50K is like the baby ultra. People do like 50 milers and 100 milers. And that's like, yeah. I might do the 50, but running an ultra must be nice to have that kind of time. I mean, there's plenty of people that have like, there's some people I watch on YouTube, or did when I was running, that have kids, careers, and everything. And they just like sacrifice some of their free time or even some of their sleep, which is not advisable, so they can get up early and run for the hour or 2 hours to train, like every day, you know? So people just make time, yeah. Yeah, those people are crazy. So like there's me who's like stubborn and I want to like push myself and like, so like this is an experience I'm gonna look back on, you know, my whole life. I'll be like, I'm happy that I did that. And hopefully I have more experiences like that in my life. And it was painful. It was like incredibly painful because I had like, I'm pretty sure I had, what is it, lactic acidosis. Like it was, my brain was screaming to stop because I hit such a hard wall, and like the lactic acid buildup was awful. So it was incredibly painful near the end, but I did it, and I will always look back and be happy that I did it. I experienced something, and I want to continue to experience things. However, there are people that are absolutely crazy, that are like, yeah, I'm going to run 150 miles through the desert when it's like 110 degrees. It's like, no, I think I'm good on that. Like, that's a special breed of person. No, I'm not like a good runner or anything. I'm like, honestly, I think my cardiovascular health is, or like my lung capacity is probably shit. I used to smoke. But like, you know, I'm in decent shape. I'm just not like running a 6-minute mile and feeling perfect and then doing that 10 times. God. Cigs or crack? Oh, you know. Yeah. The pipe. God damn it. Yeah, I do like trail running primarily just because I like nature. That's another part of why I wanted to start running too, is it's just really peaceful. It sucks and it's painful, and part of me doesn't even like running, but a part of me does like it at the same time. It's like the same part of me that likes spicy food, I guess. But the thing is, with running, I feel better. Like, I feel mental clarity. So it's more so just chasing better health. Running's bad for the knees. I think running is the best thing that's happened on my knees, honestly. because when I started running, I identified a problem, and then I went to physical therapy, and now my knees are like super strong, and they feel really nice. They feel great. Yeah, bad running is bad for knees. I think when people say running is bad for your knees, I think that's just cope for them not wanting to run. Or like there's underlying issues. So like when they do start running, they'll run like 3 miles and your legs aren't meant for that. It's too much at once. And then you develop issues and they're like, see, it's bad for my knees. It's like, no, just like anything, you have to build up and develop strength. Ranch. Swimming is objectively, I think, the best on your joints, yes. That's why there's just old people in the pool, you know. But, yeah. Anyways, stay healthy. Mia. Thank you for the luck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just thousands of impacts. Like the impact force when you're running, like at a higher speed as well, is really, really high. So, and then that's thousands of repetitions. So people don't realize all of that impact force times, 4,000 on each leg. It's a lot. You need to build that up. Yeah, sometimes I'll have like pain, like especially in my neck area. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's probably just something when I was a dumb kid. I must have done something. Yes, meningitis, yeah. Wait, runners have increased risk of serious illness? Like what? I'd be curious. What those other serious illnesses are. And are you talking about people that do like 50K or like 50 miles or 100 miles? Because yes, those people have higher issues, but that's like mainly joint issues. Yeah, it's like, I think those are like outliers. I think Iron Man people are crazy too. Like some of those really hardcore guys. I'm doing good. How are you? I mean, technically support, that's just the unfortunate nature of our bodies break down. And sometimes, like I could have a heart attack in a minute. It doesn't matter, you know? Or when I lose to Emmett, I could just pop. Aneurysm. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You can do everything wrong and be fine, or everything right and just die early. Sucks. Okay, here's the thing though. Physical exercise and cardiovascular exercise is objectively a good thing. That's it. That's the takeaway. I know I need more of it. I need to get healthier as well. I've been slacking the last year, so. All right. Yeah. You even lift, Grandpa? Huh? Standing desk, I've considered it, but that wouldn't really work for my setup. I don't know. I mean, it might, but... Oh, that sucks. I have Ehlers-Danlos, so I'm probably gonna go blind earlier. Got a lot of floaters because of like cartilage or like basically tissue issue. Didn't mean to rhyme, but I know, Chad. But yeah, that and joints and stuff, and still try to eliminate some potential risk. We talk about politics or something? Yeah. So anyways, no. Shut up. Ranch. Okay, my map times have gotten good. What are you talking about? Yeah, same solo. I have a lot of floaters. It actually is so annoying. Like for the most part of my day, I ignore it. But if I like look at like the white ceiling, it's like, oh yeah, there's the 20 floaters. Is that normal? I think for me it is, just because of just genetics. Fixing it is possible. I've actually looked into that, but it's kind of scary. It's like a laser that only goes so deep, so it doesn't actually blind you, but it like zaps and like breaks up the cartilage, or not the cartilage, the basically the skin tissue that's floating around. Yeah. No, I can deal with it. It's not that big of a deal. They're just annoying. Chad, I have no idea. I would have been like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude. You're crazy. Yeah, losing to Nevdi and then playing Emmett? Like, okay, what kind of universe is this? It is in 2 hours. Ooh, some ribeye. Nice. That sounds good. Just race time GG. That was specifically for the tournament, Iridium. Eddie and Andy, I think. Yeah. Oh my god. Slowest crate ever. It's okay. It's a fine early game. Anything sub 12 is like record pace for this round, so this is fine. Yes. It depends on what's going on off screen. And there's a lot going on off screen that you can't see. And that's kind of random. Has to do with his like toenails floating around. Yeah, Oats just playing the PC rebuild of SM. Thank you for the good luck. Just playing Z-SNES. Sounds good, Dave. Thank you. I would imagine easier because I'm more flexible. It doesn't really hurt. People with EDS are generally just more flexible, or they have hyper. They're more prone to hyperextension. That's kind of why I think I tore my ACL. Because, well, I think it would have happened anyways. But, you know. Hyperextension is the main issue with EDS. And that happened a ton as a kid. It was painful. Take Viagra for my EDS. No, not ED. The S is important. Yeah. I wanted that. Damn. That's so hard because you have to guess the iframes when they're up. I was close. Where's the item tracker? Oh shit, I'll open it. Hold on. I could use an item tracker. pointless, but I could. All right, we can make a ball this time with a good segment here. So, no, it is not. But I could if I wanted. That's all I'm saying. Emo tracker. Isn't that what it was for initially? Just because it quite literally just opens up, like, blood pathways? Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense since it's blood required. Yeah, this is a vasodilator. Just take L-arginine or L-citrulline. There you go. Lay the power bomb. Yo, nice horse pills. Hell yeah. God, some gas station. I watched a video on YouTube about some gas station shit. It's kind of crazy what they can just sell. Alright, this is fine. I'm here. I blame the controller. Hold on, I'm gonna try this one. What? What is that? Silver something? Oops. Just caffeine pills. Thank you, Dark. Yeah, I've never heard of that. No idea what that is. Oh, that shit. Centrum. That's what I thought at first. I was like, the multivitamin for like old people? Oh, okay. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was because of some other issue, but it was just because he took too much of that shit. He turned like, yeah, he's like the Smurf guy. Yeah, Papa Smurf. Still a 46 with the bonk. Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. Alrighty. So I hope everyone's doing good today. You can't say no to titties. It's Friday. Per usual, yeah. Big facts. Huh? What? My God. What kind of channel is this? Kind of cool though. Like, did he die from that? It's not okay. Well, it's not cool. None of it's cool. But like, you can just turn your skin blue, huh? Was he fine? That's crazy. Permanent bluish gray coloration of the skin, nails. It's a permanent. Oh shit. Yeah, silver accumulation, tissues, chronic indigestion. Neurological. Yeah, I would assume it would cause neurological problems. Yeah, that sucks. It just depends on how much I'm playing a category. Like, I feel inconsistent now with 100% because I've been putting more time into the tournament than more rando runs, but yeah, it comes back quick. I don't know if I'll run Prime again. I mean, probably. I think Prime 1 is a fun speed game, so. Okay, Prime 3, I don't think is the greatest speed game. It's probably better than Prime 4, though, from what I've seen. Yeah, the Prime hack? We did that before Prime 4 came out. Yeah, so my brain has also been healing. I think I'm going to go back and do 100% at some point because of the healing. Yep. Just to get it done with. I don't think I'm going to continue the hard mode playthrough, but I'll just, you know, pick up from the last. Yeah, because you can finish the game and you can go back and 100% the same file. Yeah. Yep, exactly. I take care of my hands, my wrists, everything. I stretch daily. I'm very mindful of it. So, yeah. I am aware that I could cause issues, but I do stretch. Now Miles got sucked into a wormhole with Silux, and now Miles is working with Silux. Miles, you know, was rejected by Samus. Now he's turned incel on Team Silux, he says. Yep. Milux. Exactly. In Prime 5, you're going to see Miles walking around with a leash around his neck. And then there's Silux. Miles is going to be like his pet. Coming out of the portal to get Samus. I'm sorry, Sammy. You made me do this.
Shut up, dog. Dogs don't speak. Woof, woof. That's better.
Yep. Yes, Silux. Sorry, Silux. There are aspects I like about the game. But there are numerous aspects that are very not good about the game. Hey, we all need to have a for fun seed every now and again. Yeah. Yes, Caffeine, thanks for being stupid. Yes, Timu Laser Belch, yes. Wait until Laser Belch plays SM, then he can be Timu Oats for the day. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Everyone copy that message, cowards? You goddamn
Yup,
cowards.
that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Got him.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Nice try, Qualsy. Quasley. Begging for 15s. Hey, times are tough, you know? Shit. What's up, Max? Might see if I get energy from this one. Nope. Suck. Huh? Something ain't right with these bots today. They're infected with a virus. That boy ain't right. What do you mean, Dad? I don't know about that, Caffeine. Yeah. Just can't trust you no more. So the tourney rules, are there category choices? Yeah. I don't know if someone can like list the things, but item draft is one, multi-category is another, random objectives is another. But yeah. It's just kind of tough because there's only so many configurations of the map that allow for a morph to be placed really late. When you have like both suits, that is one possible configuration because you can go through a lot of water rooms and heat rooms, so that adds to it. So sometimes double suit category will have a late morph for that reason. Regino, thanks for the 37 months. Why am I messing up the morph here? Oh well. Because I had a 2 farm. Or else I would have been ahead here. This is still a good early game. All right. Ew. You're ew. Alrighty. I don't know if this works. Okay. Clutch. Thank you, Wyvern. You get mod today? I don't think so, pal. Alright, pretty good at least. I'll take the mid-mid. It's a clean segment for the most part. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that. Slope killer. Go grab the E-tank. That's the logic, yeah. It just keeps some platforms from breaking. It's faster. That's all you need to know. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't explain it right now. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's fucking bullshit, dude. I don't know why I got a full damage boost there. It shouldn't be full damage boosting. Yeah, this would have been a nice gold, but oh well. Hmm. Because it's slower. Because of these robots. We're supposed to hit them into the holes, but I messed up the strat. Unfortunately. Or else this would have been a pretty nice gold. Because even with that, I think I'm still saving time, which is nuts. This the massive time loss. Not hitting the robot flush. Oh, good, Zingo. Hell yeah. Nope, I didn't even get the attempt at it, so. Sorry, everyone. Oh, you guys aren't even gambling, never mind. I don't have to say sorry then. Close to sub 30. I want to consistently be hitting sub 30 elevators here. So we're close without that robot flush issue. Missing Sex Master sucks, but that's a little more forgivable. It is pretty tough to get consistent at. You can, it's just so touchy, you know. They were, yeah, they don't get it 100% of the time, but it was, you know, you get more consistent at it for sure, just like anything. Fucking bugs, man. All right, well, are we behind now? Sex Master made us lose 7 seconds or so, I'm still ahead of by a little bit. All right, still in there. Let's go. Low 113. I got Sex Master in my PB, and it was a pretty good segment. I know. Tough category. Yeah, until this split. The impossible to ever be +5 on your gold, even. Split. I got close to my gold the other day. But yeah, other than that, it's just brutal. See, I think I get hit forward there, so I have to just spam. Yeah, I think his gold is perfect. Because that was, I played pretty perfect, and I was still like 0.5 off my gold. But like looking back, there's a couple things here and there, but it's really minor. Time saves. Jesus criminy. There. We're plus 20 on my gold now. We're plus 48 seconds. You still doing any runs, Drewski? Or are you just grinding pit room for the next 3.5 years? I think ideally we want like a 2:35 segment time when we hit this energy tank. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah. 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 He's moving on to SM64 for the sweet bounty. Oh boy. I had to stay and spin longer, so I'm not making that ledge. That's cool though. That's fun. That kind of stuff. Like I said, I wanted to do bounties for SM, but it's a little bit tough. Because you need to have a pretty rigorous like cheating prevention, you know? What? Jump. All right, and there goes the gold right there. Nice. Impossible segment, dude. I mean, this segment did suck, so I'm not surprised, but it's probably still better than my actual PB segment here. I miss Mission Impossible. I missed the clip. I just miss a bunch of stuff. No, that was not a world record anything. That was just some, you know, random thing that happened. Whether it's a bit flip or not, I think they kind of isolated the issue to where, no, not the bit flip hoax. Is the solar flare causing the bit flip? Because didn't they go into the memory address to where they found the memory address for it, and when they adjust the memory address, that can happen. So I think what happened is probably like a faulty cartridge or like slightly tilted, maybe some dust, corrosion, whatever. Yeah, it wasn't from the solar flare more than likely. You can't rule it out, but thanks, Calaman. What's that? I think it was probably from, failing hardware, more than likely, from what I've seen. The solar flare is like way cooler though, you know? I mean, that's okay. Your motivation's not low. Your motivation might just be elsewhere at the moment, you know? It's okay to look elsewhere and do other things. Yeah. In fact, it's probably healthy. As long as you're not like miserable going, oh my God, where's my motivation? I need it. And then you just hate yourself. As long as you're content. Yeah. It's not going anywhere. Shoot for the moon, Callow Main. Godspeed. Oats, you literally have no faith? I'm a little bit more, basically, I am proven, or I change my perspective based off of results, I guess. Like, if your current results are somewhere that aren't dictating or like showing that you can do something, then I'm just like, oh, well, until people do it, it's just words, right? Nah, not quite. That's good, though. I mean, this is faster than the record segment, so we got that going for us. Okay, well, then do it. Prove it, Calamain. That's where I'm at with it. Prove it. Let's see it. Don't just prove it to me or anyone else. Prove it to yourself. Let's see it. You can't even rage bait with this, though, because, you know. If people say, I could do it, but I don't want to, then I go, okay, sounds good. Yeah. I mean, Catlomain is a shitter, so. You know it. Come on now. You know you're a shitter. Yeah, so it's a little bit different, though. So it really depends, because if Zenny or Zost or you say, hey, I want to go for the 100% world record, and I think I could get it, I'd go, I think you're right. You know what I mean? Because of your previous track record with results. Yeah. However, if someone has like a 42 and they're struggling to PB, they're like, yeah, I think I could record. I'd be like, well, you have a foundation, but let's not put the cart before the horse, you know? Well, because when you say, oh, don't be mad or something, I wasn't even mad. So it's like, when you say that, you're just being facetious. That's all. It's like someone intentionally says something that could be annoying because text is hard to interpret actual, you know, emotion. And then someone reacts. And then the reaction to that is, don't be mad. Like, bro, it's like the old school, bro, you mad, bro? Troll face? Mad, bro? When someone's just like chilling, talking, yeah. So that is annoying, yeah. That's what I was saying. But like Cat Lomain is a certified shitter though for a while in here. He knows it. I'm on to him. No, I mean, he's been around a long time, though. So. I think we did ban Cat Lomain at one point, didn't we? Yo, Cat Lomain, did we ever ban you from here? I feel like we did. Don't sleep on him. Okay, I won't. You have band protection. Okay. You like have to pay extra for that? What is that? Black market with the mods. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that right? Oh, he's only ever been timed out? Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Dude!
I don't know how that keeps happening. I think there is a separation between my left and right and down, so I need to be more mindful of that. Because even if that was like 1 millisecond or a frame different, that's making me do that spin jump. That's happened a couple times there. All it takes is 1 frame. Okay. I think we just morph. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I don't know. He's only got an hour to wake up, so. I think he's toast. Okay, we would postpone. Actually, I would demand that I just take the win, yeah. If he's 1 minute late, I'm demanding the win for tardiness. The rule's 15 minutes? Not anymore. Yep. No, we're shortening it to 1 second, actually. Thank you, thank you. A lot of little mistakes, but overall it's a good segment. Yeah, that kind of sounds like military. Jeez.
Range.
Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of like level of tardiness you'd get in the military. 1 minute? No. GG. Supers, please. Even though I have quite a bit already, so it's pretty good, but I'd like more. How was that way later than I thought? Oh, it's because I was landing. Okay, it's a different pattern. Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm trying to focus up a little bit here, so. Still some gold to get, but still a lot of hard segments. I'm missing my mock balls. My mock balls. Yo, let's go, Niv. Nice. Thanks, Albert. Appreciate it, man. Am I even bouncing again to get this? No, I'm just gonna try to damage boost. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we can still save some time here. That wasn't great, but whatever. You're dead. Just fuck off. He should have just exploded. I need to be a little bit closer. You can force an explosion. That's why I was doing that weird morph on morph thing. You can just force it, but didn't do it. $32 is still pretty good for that terrible ending. Okay. Just have to do this normally. Thanks, Denny. What's up? I think it's cool. I just don't personally like the Shine Spark. I didn't mean to do that, but... In my testing, I don't even feel like it saved a second because it's both rooms, but maybe optimally. Okay. I think 30 to 60 probably sounds right, yeah. It's not that bad of a strat. I just remember messing it up once, but you have to just be aiming down before you spark up. And I don't think I knew that at the time, so I was annoyed by it, and then I did another strat. But yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think it went very wrong a couple times, and I'm like, it's not even worth it. Screw this. Yeah, I think when I did it and I was practicing it, I would aim down. It would just be consistent, but... Yeah. Yeah, and looking cool, you know, that helps. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was trying to jump late. Didn't work. Okay, we're good. Not losing any time. I know. Because I knew, like, once I took a hit too far to the left, and I was like, we're probably not going to make this, so I wanted to jump late on the platform, but didn't work. I just started running it a little bit too early. Piece of garbage. This is a good segment, too. Was. I think we were going to get a big gold here. That sucks. Oh. Because that loses a lot of time. I might even be able to beat Zenny's gold with that. Shit. Damn. He could have been here to see it too. Way to go, man. You made me nervous. I don't know what your gold is, but I know it's pretty solid. It's a couple seconds faster than mine there. Oh, then I wouldn't have beat it, but it would have been probably like a 6:18, I think. Yeah, 6:15 is pretty solid. That's definitely hard to beat. Yeah. I don't like any of this. Ah. My last super. Yeah. It's just I haven't been doing enough runs because, you know, tournament stuff. And some of my menuing and all that has been suffering. AKA, I should have farmed the turtle or the ripper on the way out. I forgot. We're A-okay, baby. Okay, so there goes the PB. But it's okay. Because we still got the spark, right? Nobody can lose it now, right? Oh my god.
This is so sad.
And he goes for it.
Nice time loss. All right, we can still PB. We have a huge gold to get here. This gold sucks. I need to run on that. It's just faster. Yeah. We talked about that the other day. And if it should be allowed or not, or something. And I was like, are you kidding me? No, that's stupid.
Ranch.
I should be farming that, but whatever. Yeah, here we go again. Okay, my missile count is... Well, at least I got missiles, I suppose. Yeah, that mock ball, I'm really shocked I got it because I accidentally held run too long, so... I mean... We say that until all of a sudden, like, there's an application to where, you know, I don't know if there is any other application for it. But the one thing I said, like, I think it's lame, and it should be allowed. However, then we should also not allow Croc going behind Croc, which is fine because I kind of proved it doesn't really matter. You go behind Croc, you just need to be a little more consistent, right? Oops, I forgot to break the door. Supers? Wait, your run's over if you mess up the grapple teleport? How do you mess it up, though? And besides, it only saves, like, a quarter of a second. That is... How is it multiple seconds? You serious? Because you're including setting up for it. Because we just run through and then... if it saves 2 seconds, I am actually shocked. Yeah. I feel like it would be 1 or less than 1. Oh, you're saying like multiple seconds, aka you lose multiple seconds. Okay, sorry. I thought you were saying you save multiple seconds. Like, there's no way. Yeah. Well, no gold here, but that's okay. It's still gold Torian. This is a good run. I mean, I haven't done a full run of 100% in like 3 weeks, so forgot how to even play the category. I mean, and this run sucks ass anyways. Missed the robot flush. Lost like 10 seconds there. Missed Sex Master and messed everything else up in the segment. Mama Turtle Tank was the worst. That's like 20 seconds off my gold, plus 9. And then we brought it back to be -7. So this just shows how much potential there is. If I don't lose 40 seconds from Fantoon to Spring Ball. I need to just grind those segments over and over. Okay, I'm gonna group the first room. Supers kind of suck. I'm trusting that the door is going to break, but then it doesn't. Then I lose some time, so. Also, this is the most supers I've ever had in 100%. 10? Are you kidding me? Wow. Oops. Mia's a little bit distracting right now. She's moving around, looking at me. It's okay, Mia. Even if I missed, it's okay. Yeah. This run's not good anyways. Fine. Such a hard backup with spring ball, but yeah, you need 60 in vanilla. So.
This is so sad.
Yeah, just grab 60 then? 60 would still be slower. Oh, I fucking messed up. The wrong visual cue I was looking at. See, this is why we gotta do runs.
And he goes for it.
I saw the visual cue and I was like, wait a minute, it's after that, right? No, wrong visual cue. Yeah, wrong cycle. This guy's washed. Yeah.
This is so
No, it's
sad.
okay. This run's actually pretty damn good for being washed, unironically. We die. There's 2 shots behind. You have to fire one of something. You need to like deal damage even if the health is 0, Leo. So you can just, I'm pretty sure anyways, you're right? Yeah. So you have to, you have to fire a missile or something. I'm very like you. Could be wrong, but I thought that you had to deal some sort of damage. to like move it along. But could be wrong. Not bad, D restaurant. We'll just get those splits off the screen. Pretty good. All right. How are today? Today are good. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'm gonna be right back. Emmett's not live yet? No, he's still sleeping right now. He has his alarm set for 3:59 Eastern time. Hi, Mia.